is a ceremonial welcome of the Russian president, after which he will be going into a bilateral meeting with the Indian Prime Minister. Now, these hours of discussions will be on key issues such as defense, trade, energy, and Putin is also scheduled to then address a joint press conference at the Hyderabad House in the capital, New Delhi, which will be followed by a meeting with the President of India at the Rashtrapati Bhavan during his visit. Now, when we talk about the India-Russia summit, it aims to boost trade with the top buyer of Russia's arms and seaborne oil, as Western sanctions are now squeezing their decades-old ties. Now, Moscow has been India's top arms supplier. That's another topic which India and Russia will be talking about. They have been India's top arms supplier for decades, and has also said that it wants to import more Indian goods in an effort to grow trade to $100 billion by 2030. That is another 5 years. Now, that so far has been skewed in its favor due to New Delhi's energy imports. PM Modi and President Putin are also expected to discuss on other topics, which include labor and civil nuclear energy, with the sides expected to announce new agreements to showcase the resilience of their relations. Now, these are the visuals from the Rashtrapati Bhavan that came in when President Putin received a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, with the President of India and Indian Prime Minister welcoming the leader. After which he will be heading towards Rajghat for the wreath-laying ceremony, after which he will have a bilateral meeting with the Indian Prime Minister, then a joint press conference, after which President Putin will be heading to the Rashtrapati Bhavan for a meeting with President Draupadi Murmu. All right, we have joining us our Assistant Editor of Foreign Affairs, Siddhant. Siddhant, again, we have the topics that we know that are going to be on discussions will be defense, trade, energy, and also nuclear energy. What are the other aspects which are striking when it comes to India and Russia?
Well, there are various elements which will be striking today when it comes to the outcomes of this visit. We just have seen those visuals from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, India's presidential palace, being beamed. Of course, the focus will be on optics as well, how the both leaders engage. The Indian Prime Minister in the past has been to Russia. He was in Russia last year 2 times for the annual summit, and then, of course, for the BRICS summit as well. This is a visit of the Russian president coming after a gap of several years. The last time the Russian president was in India was in 2021. But the system of annual summit has